next story is about Digital India. It is now the global benchmark for most countries. India's fintech innovation has grown by leaps and bounds. India's Unified Payments Interface, or UPI, has 260 million unique users. It is India's largest digital payment network and the world's fifth largest by volume.
Hey there! Have you ever heard of the Unified Payments Interface, UPI? It's an innovative payment system that's revolutionizing the way people in India handle their money. In fact, UPI has become so popular that some are even calling it the biggest payment app on earth. UPI is a mobile-based payments platform that allows users to transfer money between bank accounts instantly, securely, and at no cost. With UPI, you can send and receive money using just your mobile phone number and a virtual payment address, without the need for bank account numbers and IFSC codes. But UPI isn't just making it easier to send money. It's also transforming the way people shop and do business in India. Many merchants and service providers have adopted UPI as a payment option, allowing customers to make instant payments with just a few taps on their phone. UPI's success is due in part to the Indian government's push towards digital payments and financial inclusion. By making it easier and more convenient to transact digitally, UPI is helping to reduce cash usage and increase financial participation among India's population. So, if you're interested in learning more about how UPI is changing the game in India's payments landscape, stick around. We'll explore the benefits of UPI, how it works, and why it's becoming such a big deal in the world of digital payments. Hello everyone! Welcome back to Edge Capitalism. In Edge Capitalism, we analyze how power and value is created in the world. If you like our content, share and subscribe to our channel. Are you ready? Let's get started. Financial inclusion is the first feature of how UPI is revolutionizing India. India has a large population, and many people in the country do not have access to banking services. In fact, according to the World Bank in 2017, only 80% of India's population had a bank account. This lack of financial inclusion can have a significant impact on economic growth and development. UPI has played a crucial role in increasing financial inclusion in India. The platform allows users to open and operate a bank account using just their mobile phones, eliminating the need for physical bank branches. According to the National Payments Corporation of India (NPCI), the organization that developed UPI, the platform had over 1.3 billion transactions in January 2021, indicating its widespread adoption across the country. It has also helped to increase the number of bank accounts in India. According to the Reserve Bank of India, the number of bank accounts in the country increased from 557 million in 2014 to 1.4 billion in 2019. This increase is in part due to the government's push towards financial inclusion, as well as the convenience and accessibility of UPI. The Indian government has also taken several initiatives to promote financial inclusion in the country.
Well, today, 6 years ago, the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana was launched with an ambitious aim of banking the unbanked.
One such initiative is the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, PMJDY, launched in 2014, which aimed to provide banking services to every household in the country. As of March 2020, over 38 crore bank accounts had been opened under this scheme, according to the Ministry of Finance. The second feature is convenience. UPI has made it incredibly easy and convenient for people in India to send and receive money digitally. Before the introduction of UPI, people had to use traditional methods such as bank transfers, checks, or cash to make transactions. These methods were often time-consuming and could involve long wait times for funds to clear, especially for interbank transactions. With UPI, transactions are completed instantly, 24/7. Users can simply download the UPI-enabled app of their bank and link their bank account to their mobile number. This allows them to send and receive money using a virtual payment address, without the need for bank account numbers or IFSC codes. Since its launch in 2016, UPI has seen a massive increase in adoption across India. According to the NPCI, UPI transactions grew from 21 million in April 2017 to 2.8 billion in January 2021, indicating its widespread use and popularity. The convenience of UPI has also helped to reduce the use of cash in the country. India has been known for its high usage of cash, with over 90% of transactions being conducted in cash before the introduction of UPI. However, UPI has made digital transactions more accessible and convenient, leading to a decrease in cash usage. According to a report by the Reserve Bank of India, the share of cash in the country's GDP decreased from 12.1% in 2014 to 8.4% in 2018. The third feature is cost effectiveness. Unlike traditional payment methods, UPI transactions are completely free of cost for users. Before the introduction of UPI, many digital payment methods in India charged transaction fees or required users to maintain a minimum balance in their accounts. This made digital payments unaffordable for many people, especially those in rural areas or with low incomes. With UPI, however, there are no transaction fees, and users do not need to maintain a minimum balance in their accounts. This has made digital payments accessible to a wider range of people and has helped to reduce the costs associated with traditional payment methods. According to the NPCI, UPI has seen significant growth in adoption since its launch in 2016, with more than 2.8 billion transactions processed in January 2021 alone. The cost-effectiveness of UPI is likely one of the reasons for its widespread adoption and popularity. The Indian government has also been actively promoting digital payments and financial inclusion, with several initiatives aimed at reducing the costs associated with traditional payment methods. For example, the government launched the BHIM app, which is based on the UPI platform and offers a simple and secure way to make digital payments. UPI uses multi-factor authentication to ensure the security of transactions, making it a safe and secure way to transfer money. When setting up a UPI account, users are required to link their bank account to their mobile number and create a UPI PIN. This UPI PIN is used to authorize transactions and is known only to the user. Additionally, transactions can only be completed using a virtual payment address, rather than a bank account number or IFSC code. This adds an extra layer of security as bank account details are not shared during transactions. UPI's security features have made it a popular payment option in India, with more than 2.8 billion transactions processed in January 2021, according to the NPCI. The Indian government has also taken several measures to promote the security of digital payments in the country. The Reserve Bank of India has set up guidelines for banks and payment providers to ensure that they follow best practices for security and risk management. Additionally, the government has launched several initiatives aimed at promoting cybersecurity and data privacy, including the National Cybersecurity Policy and the Personal Data Protection Bill. Another important feature is interoperability. UPI is interoperable across multiple banks and service providers, allowing users to send and receive money regardless of which bank they use or which UPI-enabled app they prefer to use. Interoperability is a crucial feature of UPI, as it allows for greater convenience and accessibility for users. Users can link multiple bank accounts to a single UPI ID, allowing them to choose which account to use for each transaction. Additionally, UPI enables users to make transactions with anyone who has a UPI ID, regardless of which bank they use or which UPI-enabled app they prefer to use. The interoperability of UPI has helped to increase its adoption across India, with more than 2.8 billion transactions processed in January 2021, according to the NPCI. The Indian government has also been promoting the interoperability of digital payment systems in the country. In 2019, the Reserve Bank of India introduced the concept of payment system operated by RBI, PSO-RBI, which aims to facilitate interoperability among digital payment systems in the country. Another strength of UPI is merchant acceptance. Many merchants and service providers in India have adopted UPI as a payment option, allowing customers to make instant payments for goods and services. UPI's merchant acceptance feature has made it a popular payment option in India, especially for small businesses and independent merchants who may not have access to traditional payment systems, such as card terminals. With UPI, merchants can receive payments directly into their bank account, without the need for additional hardware or software. According to the NPCI, UPI transactions at merchant locations grew from 17.3 million in October 2018 to 333 million in January 2021, indicating its increasing adoption by merchants across the country. The Indian government has also taken several initiatives to promote digital payments among merchants. In 2016, the government launched the Bharat QR code, a standardized QR code that can be used by merchants to accept payments from any UPI-enabled app. Additionally, the government has launched several incentive schemes to encourage merchants to adopt digital payments, including the BHIM cashback scheme and the Lucky Granak Yojana. The seventh feature refers to the role of the government support in the UPI revolution in India. The Indian government has been a strong advocate of digital payments and has taken several steps to promote UPI adoption in the country. One of the key initiatives taken by the government was the launch of the Digital India campaign in 2015. The campaign aimed to transform India into a digitally empowered society and knowledge economy. As part of this campaign, the government promoted the use of digital payments and incentivized businesses to adopt digital payment methods. In 2016, the government launched the BHIM, Bharat Interface for Money app, which was based on the UPI platform. The app was designed to make digital payments simple, fast, and secure for all users. The government also introduced several measures to incentivize merchants to accept digital payments, such as tax benefits and cashback offers. In 2018, the government launched the UPI 2.0 version, which included new features such as overdraft facilities and invoice payments. The government also announced plans to integrate UPI with other payment systems, such as Bharat Bill Payment System (BPPS) and Aadhaar-enabled payment system (AEPS). The government's efforts to promote UPI adoption have been successful, with UPI transactions growing exponentially over the years. In August 2021, UPI transactions in India reached an all-time high of 3.55 billion, with a total transaction value of 6.39 trillion rupees, approximately $87 billion.
UPI scheme, Google has written to the US Federal Reserve Board detailing the successful example of UPI-based digital payment in India.
Finally, the global recognition that UPI has received as one of the most innovative payment apps in the world. UPI has not only transformed the Indian financial system, but also inspired other countries to adopt similar payment systems. One significant indicator of UPI's global recognition is the growing number of countries that are adopting or planning to adopt similar payment systems. For example, countries like Nigeria, Ghana, and Indonesia have already launched UPI-like payment systems, while countries like Singapore and Malaysia are in the process of developing similar systems. Moreover, UPI has received recognition from several international organizations and publications. In 2017, UPI won the Best Payments Initiative Award at the Payments and Cards Summit held in Mumbai. In 2018, the World Payments Report by Capgemini and BNP Paribas named UPI as a global best practice for real-time payments. In 2020, the Reserve Bank of India received the Central Bank Digital Currency Pioneer Award from the Central Banking Awards for its role in promoting UPI and other digital payment systems in India. Additionally, the World Bank recognized UPI as one of the most successful financial inclusion initiatives globally. Furthermore, UPI has gained popularity among international investors, with several companies investing in UPI-based startups in India. In 2020, Google announced a $10 billion fund to support India's digital economy, with a significant portion of the fund allocated to UPI-based startups. That is it for today. I hope you liked this video. For more updates on this topic, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Remember, capitalism is about creating value, not money. See you